Hello, parents. This video is intended to share some ideas on how to create a wonderful writer at home. A lot of writing potential goes untapped as we don't tend to write letters and emails and put things on paper as much as we used to. But this is a perfect time to really work on those written skills and have the chance to practice and get better. Keeping in mind, when we're talking about writing and the goal of writing instruction, really we want to go from really high teacher parent control to student control. So as you're working with your writer at home, think about those opportunities that you're helping a lot and times that they're really on their own, to practice and really make perfect those wonderful writing skills. We've got to have a combination of different kind of opportunities. So consider the format. Maybe you want to model it and write with them. Consider the last time you sat down and put pen to paper and wrote a thank you note or something. Model it, do it with, show them, hey, I added this, I put that in. Shared writing, write together. Oh, today we're going to write a story about such and such. We used to create stories in my house all about our dog, and the kids just found that fascinating. And then fluency writing is something that doesn't get talked about a lot. We talk about fluency for understanding sight words, but fluency for writing is just this concept of having time to put pen to paper regularly. And so we can work on speed, we can work on fluidity of thought. And then, of course, that independent writing is writing on their own. Notice I put that at the bottom because I think lots of times we just, as parents, give the paper to them and go write. But imperfect practice makes imperfect. So we want to kind of do some support, especially with those young writers. So as far as getting started, where would you start? I always think it's important that students kind of self-select the topics. Kind of what do they want to write about? Either the heart, what do they really care about and love? If your child is all about horses, then write about horses. But if not what they love, it's something that they know a lot about. This might take some time to build some background knowledge. Maybe you watch something wonderful on television, Animal Planet, and they've learned all this knowledge about a certain type of flamingo. Now's the time to write about a flamingo. So, what do they love, or what do they know a lot about? So, help them decide what to write about. Make sure to keep it authentic. Make sure students know what to write about. If they don't know what to write about, your writing is going to be very stunted. When they have a lot of facts and can tell you a whole bunch, they're going to have so much writing, which brings up that quality of conversation. Talking about all your ideas and talking about writing before you actually write is huge. Oral development has to, develops way before the written development. So we've got to talk about it and have those sentence structures and conversations before we're ever to actually write about it. Writing simply about what you just read is always powerful because you just read the book. So you already had that background knowledge made. As a writer, you have all kinds of choices. As somebody who's teaching and helping students write, you have a bunch of choices. Really think about what's the purpose? Why are we doing this writing today? How long are we going to write? What's going to be the format? Is it an email? Is it a post-it note? Is it a poster that you're making? Is it a formal letter? Who's the audience? Are we sending this to grandma? Are we sending it to the classroom teacher? Are you sending it to administrator? Where's it going? Finished product. Are you going to do something special to celebrate? There are so many ways you can make an actual book when you're done. Even just at home, folding some paper and creating a nice title or something like that works. There are a lot of online opportunities that you can create a book online, Book Creator, different places, and you can even have them bind the book and send you a formal copy and stuff. So, what's going to be your finished product? Is it going to be paper, pencil, or is it all going to be online? Of course, length. How long? You asked that question in high school. How long does this essay need to be? So, what are you doing with your child? How long are we expecting it? What's going to be the subject? What's going to be the genre? Maybe some kids love to share a lot about facts and information, but It might be a story. It might be a myth. Maybe you've been reading a bunch of the Percy Jackson series and you want to make your own Greek myth. Consider what the genre is. You have so many options. The more you mix and match and the more choice and options you give to your child, the better the writing is going to be. And then really, okay, now that we've considered a lot of the whys, okay, what are we going to do? What is really going to be expected? Is it going to be a timed writing? I'm going to set the microwave and you got to write for 30 minutes. Is it going to be a quick write that I said, okay, keep your pen to the paper, keep going, and as soon as you pick the pen up, we're done. Are you going to use a graphic organizer to get it organized? If you're writing a story, it might be a story map. If it's facts, it might be that Foursquare from the process writing video. You just never know. Maybe it's just a reading response that you've read this chapter of the book and then you do a response, in this chapter of the book and you do a response. Maybe you're just sharing an opinion. Next time the kids really want something specific for lunch, okay, persuasive writing, opinion writing. What do you want for lunch and why? Or a topic. Or are you going to do that entire process writing and really kind of encourage a student to go through the organizing and the rough draft and the editing and the revising and everything like that? So really consider, what are your expectations. The choices are yours. One of my favorite things to do is just like a writing fluency kind of thing. It could be timed or quick write. Time is usually just kind of setting your microwave timer or something, or your phone timer for 5 minutes, and write as many words as you can. Now, research has shown a direct correlation between like the number of words a student can write in just 5 minutes and their overall writing achievement. So a lot of that comes into the fluidity. You'll be surprised. Set the timer. Give your kids a piece of paper. How many words can you write in 5 minutes? You might be surprised how many or how few. Once they're finished, take a moment to look back at their responses. Circle the ideas together. Hey, red, blue, green, you started thinking of color words. Writers think in concepts. Or, oh, fat, hat, cat, you are thinking of word study. Just make sure for that kid that just has, 5, 6 words and each one is separate, even pointing out the fact that you should next time write in concepts, or write one word might help build another word. I'm sure if you give them another 5 minutes on their timer, they will probably almost double the words that they did last time. So it's a real fast way to show increases. It's a fast way to practice. And so you can have all kinds of things. These increase your writing fluency. It doesn't make it so laborious. Every day, try a 5-minute writing task. Today, write as many words that you can that start with B. Write as many words that have the vowel A in them. Today is, we're almost starting spring, so write as many words that come up with spring. Or even like start out a sentence, I like, and have them finish it in different ways. I like this, I like that, I like this. Or try to build the longest sentence with the word I in it. So they could add, in the middle of the night, I heard something to... add, be creative, but just kind of keep it. It doesn't have to be long, just getting pen to paper. The last thing to really keep in mind if you're really trying to create a writer is about setting the goals. Students need to have ownership of this. It's not a parent forcing it, or it doesn't go well. Trust me, been there. Start small and increase. Today we're doing 5 minutes of writing. Tomorrow we'll do 6 minutes. Then we can do 7 minutes. And really, this last concept, regular practice makes perfect. Please try to avoid just giving them paper and go over there and do whatever. We do need some check-in. Not that we have to be perfect. Spelling isn't everything. It's only a small part of it. Getting the ideas to print is the biggest step forward. So best of luck writing. If you want to send me your writing pieces, I would love to respond back. Jennifer.Hawes@bbschools.com. Thank you.